because the starch is a vicious, vicious cycle. I gained over 100 pounds of the 200 pounds that I gained having a vegan diet where I was eating mostly starches, because your body just craves them more and more and more. It's a vicious cycle. So I really know this. But if you do vegan right, you're going to be healthier than anyone. I'm Jon Gabriel, and I lost 220 pounds and have kept it off for over 20 years, helping thousands of people do the same. What you're about to watch is a real coaching session with my private group. If you've got a question, drop it in the comments and let's get to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Because good quality protein for me as a vegetarian from India would be lentils and beans.
Well, the thing
I don't go beyond that.
All right, let me just talk about that because it's a really important point. So lentils and beans also have starch in them. That starch elevates your insulin levels, and that causes your body to hold on to weight. Insulin is the fat-making hormone. So the best way to have lentils and beans is sprouted. So when they're sprouted, they're easier to digest, and the starch is all gone. So it's just protein and more available nutrients, and it's more live. So it's got chlorophyll that's so essential. It's got all the vitamins. So when I have a salad sometimes, if I'm going to go vegan, I'm going to take a cupful of sprouts. They could be lentil sprouts, sunflower sprouts, mung bean sprouts. I really like mung bean sprouts, by the way. They just taste really, really right to me. But get your beans and lentils, have them sprouted if you really want to be super, super healthy. Okay. Also, if you do want to have, if you are a vegetarian and you do want a protein powder, I would recommend the Garden of Life Raw Vegan. So it's Garden of Life is the name of the company. Raw Vegan, and it's more digestible, and it might not be a bad thing for you, especially if you're craving sugars and starches like rice, breads, sweets. If you're craving all those things, you probably do need some more protein. So that might be one worth looking into.
Can I just say one last thing? I'm sorry. Because culturally, our meal revolves around starches like roti and rice and lentils.
I know.
So that's what we eat day in and day out.
I know.
Right now, all I'm doing is adding flax meal and adding some salad to it. So I'll see how it goes from here. But for now, that's all I'm able to do.
So here's some important points, because I love Indian food also. I eat animal protein, so usually when I have Indian food, it's going to be some sort of animal protein curry with salad. That's going to work really, really well for me. But if you're not having animal protein, what I would do is I would have the vegetables in a curry. This is a really, really important point, though. This is the most important point. The fat that you use to cook the curry should be ghee and not vegetable oil. Not vegetable oil. This is the most important point, because the vegetable oil is inflammatory, and the inflammatory hormones cause you to gain weight. So the oil you use to cook should be ghee, okay? Always ghee, and preferably organic ghee, okay? So cook your.
That's good. I like that piece.
So cook your vegetables in ghee and coconut oil and coconut milk. Okay, and then the curry, all the seasonings for curries are great. Cook the vegetables, not the beans and the lentils. This is if you really want to do this right, okay? Cook your vegetables, like your cruciferous vegetables and your zucchinis and onions and all these things. Cook your vegetables as a curry. Put on top, the flax meal is great, or chia seeds, or ground chia seeds would be great. Also, the sprouted beans. Put sprouted beans and lentils on top with a salad. And I would have a little cup of this raw vegan protein powder too. You can try combinations of this. Over time, you won't want the starches as much. It'll be so much easier for you to lose weight once your body doesn't want those starches, because the starch is a vicious, vicious cycle. I gained over 100 pounds of the 200 pounds that I gained having a vegan diet where I was eating mostly starches, because your body just craves them more and more and more. It's a vicious cycle. So I really know this. But if you do vegan right, you're going to be healthier than anyone. You just have to have more proteins than starches, and you have to use the right oils. So these are the suggestions I would make for you, okay? All right.
Thank you so much, Jon.
All right, my pleasure. As I mentioned earlier, if you've got a question you want answered, just put it in the comments below. If I see a lot of people asking the same thing, I'll either answer it in a future video or cover it in one of these sessions. I'm going to be releasing a new Ask Jon every day. These are real coaching calls that were previously only available inside my private programs, and I'm now making them available publicly. So if you want to follow along, you can literally watch one of these every day. Also, you'll hear me talk a lot about guided visualizations in these sessions. It's one of the most powerful ways to get your mind and body working together, helping to reduce stress and support natural weight loss. I've created over 100 of these, and many of them are available free on my app. So if you'd like to try them, you can check out the link below or scan this QR code, and I'll see you in the next video.